Hey guys, hope you're all well. Happy New Year. Hope you all came through 2022 healthy and well. So today is all about how hard it is for divorced women to start a new life. So let's go. So first of all, guys, I'm not divorced. I'm still married. I'm still married. Thank you, Jesus. And so the only advice I'm giving is from friends who've been divorced or things I've seen. So I think one of the things which makes it difficult for women to start a new life after the divorce is the exes. The ex plays such a major part in it because once you're divorced, they can make it difficult for you to, I don't know, to like, obviously when you get divorced, this whole you have to take this and they take that or whatever, and especially if you've bought a house together, that can be a massive thing to kind of figure out. So if your husband, your ex, is a douchebag, they can make it quite difficult for the house to be sold or for you to get your part, or they might say, oh, I put 90%, she put 10%. They can make quite difficult for you to move on and get the money that you need to actually move on and get your own house. So the other thing is you have to learn to be independent. I'm sure they have to learn how to be independent, because at the end of the day, especially when you've been married for like for like maybe 10 years or 20 years or whatever, when you get divorced, it's like you literally have to learn to stand on your 2 feet without having to depend on anyone. And this is one thing why I always I'm very, on the whole, you have to still be independent. Even though you're married, you can still keep a part of you that's independent. You can still keep your independence. You don't have to depend fully on your husband, on your new partner, and because that will, backfire on you. God forbid you have to divorce or separate, because then you would have to start learning how to stand on your own 2 feet, how to do things by yourself, how to pay bills by yourself, how to, do all this other stuff like talk to lenders, how to, there's a whole lot of stuff you have to, to do independently. And before, when you're married, you depended on your husband, on your partner. Probably you left your partner to do all this stuff because you're like, I don't want to do that stuff. Let him do it. And now you're by yourself. You're going to have to learn all this stuff to be independent and sort your life by yourself and depend on yourself and not them. So that must be difficult. So another point is probably they would have to learn to live on a single income if they both used to work. When you have two incomes, it's different. When you have one income, sweetheart, unless you're one of those doctors or lawyers, it can get tricky. So I'm sure they would have to learn how to live on one income. They would have to probably start budgeting more than they budgeted before. They'll probably have to watch the coin, okay? Watch it, don't just splash it like before, you know what I mean? So they probably have to do that. So yeah, it gets tricky. Also, on the whole, single income, if you have kids, that even gets even more difficult, depending on if your ex is a douchebag or not. The ex can be difficult and say, oh, I'm not going to pay childcare or whatever. So which means everything has to depend on your one income, all the kids' lunches, school uniforms, clothes, all the things that the kids need. So that gets difficult because you have to take care of these kids by yourself, where before you had two incomes and two people who, it was cushy. Also, I think the other thing I've seen from some friends, or what I've heard, is that divorced women find it hard to date because single men or divorced men find it's a turn-off because they're divorced. What's wrong with divorced women? Apart from they've lived a life, they've experienced marriage, and I guess that didn't work out, just like you dating a girlfriend and it didn't work out. The difference, I don't understand the whole kerfuffle of men thinking it's a turn-off for a woman who's divorced. I mean, I understand some men feel, oh, if she's got kids and she's got a baby daddy, we're gonna have baby daddy drama. But not everybody has baby daddy drama. Some people have exes who they get on very well, who co-parent very well. So you cannot judge it until you know the story. Once you know the story and you don't like it, keep it moving. You can step over. But if you find out the story and it's okay, then but to judge a divorced woman who's got kids and to judge and say, oh, no, I can't do that, oh, there's drama there, it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. And last but not least, for some reason, divorced women are seen as the bad egg while the male is seen as is kind of like allowed to move on peacefully, but the divorced woman is seen like, yeah, she's divorced, her marriage failed, that she you know, she couldn't handle her marriage. I'm like, it takes two. It takes two. Okay, so you cannot put it on the woman that her marriage failed because of her. Like, where, how, why did she get married to herself? No, she got married to that man, so he had a part to play in it, she had a part to play in it. 50-50, my friend, 50-50. So everybody had a part to play in it. So you cannot put, I don't know why people put the blame on the woman that is her fault the marriage failed, and then everyone starts acting funny around her. But the guy, oh, give me a hug, bruv, come on, give me a hug. Oh, you okay? How is everything? You okay? But the woman is like, they're just looking down on you like, come on now, let's, if you want to act funny with both of them, not just one. Okay, unless you know that one cheated or something, you know, one, you know, that kind of thing, then yeah. But if you don't know the story and all you know is that they divorced, and then you choose to take the man's side when you don't know the story and just start going off on the woman how she failed, like, get over it, stop it. Anyway guys, so those are my points. Let me know if you have any other points. Let me know in the comment section below, and let me know what you thought about this topic, and we shall speak to you soon.